Hi learners, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today's let us see the topic, that is the average rate of change of a function. So to find average speed between any 2 points on the trip, we divide the distance traveled by the time elapsed. So average rate of change of the function y is equal to f of x between x is equal to a and x is equal to b is average rate of change is equal to change in x divided by change in y, that is divided by x change in x, that will be fb minus f of b minus f of a divided by b minus a. So the average rate of change is that is the slope of the secant line between x is equal to a and x is equal to b on the graph of f. That is the line that passes through, these are the points x and f of a and a and f of a and b and f of b. So now this will be x1, this will be y1, this will be x2 and this will be y2. So these are, we will take it on these points, we will take on x's. So this is a and this is b, and here will be f of a and f of b. So whenever this point is a, here is f of a, so the point is going to be here. So this is the first point, and b, f of b means you will go this way, so the point is going to be here. So we will draw this curve, that is y is equal to f of x. So the distance between this point and this point, that is b minus a, and here from top to bottom that will be f of b minus f of a. So we can say average rate of change is f of b minus f of a divided by b minus a. So for the function f of x is equal to x minus 3 whole bracket square, whose graph is shown in figure, find the net change and the average rate of change between the following points. So here what is given, x is equal to 1 and x is equal to 3, and the second is x is 4 and x is 7. So now let us see this one. So now we have the function, that is f of x is x minus 3 whole bracket square. So now when the x is 1, so we are going to take this function f of x is, it's given here x minus 3 whole bracket square. So here you put 1 minus 3 whole bracket square, that is going to be minus 2 square. So that is going to be f of x means that is nothing but y. So y is 4. So when we have this 1, this y is 4 means the point should be here. Now we will see for 3. So if it is 3 here and we have the function f of x is x minus 3 whole bracket square, that will be 3 minus 3 whole bracket square, that will be 0 square. So that y is going to be 0. So it is going to stay over here. So now the third one, when x is 4. So when x is 4, we are again going to put it in that one, x minus 3 whole bracket square. So that will be 4 minus 3 whole bracket square, that will be 1 square is 1. So the point is going to be here. And the last point, that is x is 7, when x is 7. So x minus 3 whole bracket square, that is going to be 7 minus 3 whole bracket square. So 4 square, that is going to be here 16. So the point is here. So now what will you do? Net change will be what? F of b minus f of a, that is going to be what here? So here f of 3 minus here f of 1. F of 3 minus f of 1. So if we take here, so what is going to be that? So here that will be 3 minus 3 square minus 1 minus 3 square. So this is going to be 0 and this minus of minus 2 square. So can you see here? We are going to plug it in this one, that is 1 with 3 minus 3 square minus what is that? F of 1, that is 1 minus 3 square in the same function. So that is going to be minus 2 square. So here you are going to get here, this minus is here and this will be minus 2 square is going to be 4. So answer is minus 4. So now if we take here average rate of change, this is the net change. So average rate of change is of f of 3 minus f of 1. So here you got f of 3 minus f of 1 as minus 4. So you are going to put here minus 4 divided by what is that? b minus a, that will be 3 minus 1, that is going to be 2. So this is going to be minus 2. Hope you got this. This is a net change and this is the average rate of change. So now let us see, if an object is dropped from a high cliff or a tall building, then the distance it has fallen after t seconds is given by the function d of t is 16 t square, and you have to find the average speed. So here it is given between 1s and 5s, when you have to find the average speed of this one. So here what will you do? That is going to be f of b, that is here we have d, that is d of Here 5 minus d of 1 divided by 5 minus 1, that is the difference we will take. So what will you do here? In this equation we are going to put here 16, and in place of this t square you will put 5 square because this is 5. So, and here minus 16, and here you are going to put 1 square. So what will you get here? 16 will be here, and this 5 square will be 25. So 25 into 16, that is going to be 400, and here 16 is there and 1 square will be 1, so this is going to be 16. So divided by 4. So here what will you get here? 384 divided by 4. So when you divide this 384 divided by 4, you get 96. So 96, that is going to be feet per second. So this is given because this is given a tall gradient that the distance it have fallen from t seconds is given this one. So that is going to be feet per second. So now it is, if it is between t is equal to a and t is equal to a plus h. Same thing you are going to put here average rate of change. First we will take a plus h, d of a plus h, and here d of a, and the difference you are going to take a plus h, and this is minus a. So what will you do here? Again in this equation 16 2 square. So you will take 16, t square means you will take first part this one a plus h square, minus here this you are going to take t square means you are going to take a. So that is going to be a square, and this will be a plus h minus a. So this is 16, and when you expand this part a plus h whole bracket square, so that is going to be a square plus 2ah plus h square. So this one minus here t square, and this is a plus h, and this is minus a. So how will you do this one? 16 will be here as it is a square plus 2ah plus h square minus here 16a square. So what we can do, this is one part and this is the other part. So from here we can take 16 common. So this 16 is here, and the rest everything will be inside the bracket. So a square plus 2h plus h square, and here remains is minus a square, that will be in the bracket. This is what is there, and here this minus a and plus a gets cancelled, so remain is h. So now this will be 16, and this a plus a square and minus a square gets cut, so 2ah plus h square divided by h. So now what will you get here? So now from this part 2ah plus h square we can see h common. So 16 here you will take, and common h you will take outside the bracket. What remains in the bracket is 2a plus h divided by this h. So this and this gets cancelled, so this will be 16, and this is going to be 2a plus h. So this is the answer. Now this one, see there are two types here. So whenever this slope is greater than 0, this is shown, these are the a and b points, and if this is the slope given and y is equal to fx, and if this slope is greater than 0, so f is increasing and average rate of change is positive for here. And if you can see this is going down, that is slope is less than 0, and this is whatever this curve is, y is equal to f of x. So we can see that is f decreasing and average rate of change is negative. These two you have to remember. Now let us see the next question here, that fx is 3x minus 5. Find the average rate of change of f between the following points. So these are the points given. First one, x is 0 and x is 1, x is 3 and x is 7, x is a and x is a plus h. So what did they say? What conclusion can you draw from your answers? So we want the, first we will see for the average rate of change, that we are going to take here f of 1 and f of 0, and here will be 1 minus 0. So here f of 1 means what you are going to put in this one, you are going to plug it in this one, 3x minus 5. So 3x minus 5, so you will put here 1 minus 5. So this is what is here. Again what will you do in 3x minus 5, you are going to put 3 into 0 minus 5. This is what is here, because here is 1 and here is 0. So now what will you do here? This is going to be 3 and minus 5. This is going to be 0 minus 5. So this will be divided by this 1. So this is going to be minus 2, and this minus minus becomes plus 5. So minus 2 plus 5 is going to be 3. So now let us see for the next point, that is x is 3 and x is 7. So average rate of change is f of 7 minus f of 3, because 3 and 7, and this will be 7 minus 3. So now what will you write again in the equation? What is that? This one. So in 3x minus 5, so in place of this, you are going to put 7 minus 5. This is what is here. Again, 3x minus 5, you are going to put 3. So, because this is 3. So, this will be 4. So, now what will you do here? 21 minus 5. So, 21 minus 5. This is 9 minus 5 is here. So, now this is going to be 16 and this is going to be 4. So, 16 minus 4 divided by this 4. So, this will be 12 divided by 4 and which is 3. So, now let us see for the third one, that is x is a and x is a plus h. So, here a plus h and this is a. So, this will be a plus h minus a. So, this again here 3x minus 5. So, you are going to put here x. So, we will write 3 separately and put the bracket over here a plus h minus 5. This is what is here. And here you are going to put here 3x minus 5, that you are going to put a, 3a minus 5. So now what will you do? You are going to expand it, 3a plus 3h and this is minus 5 and this is minus, so minus 3a and this minus minus becomes plus 5. So now what happens here? Plus 3a minus 3a gets cut. Minus 5 plus 5 gets cut. So what remains here is, and here what we can take, this and this gets cut, this is h. So this will be 3h divided by this h. So this and this gets cut, so this is going to be 3. So what we can see that the average rate of change is always 3 for this function. So by this one we have completed today's work. Please do like and subscribe to my channel so you get a notification of the other parts. Thank you.